Okay, so what I want to attempt to do in this last lecture of mine is to try and define success. This is a little challenging as it's something that's different for everyone and constantly changing. I'm sure the definition that I provide today will be drastically different from what I consider to be successful in maybe 10 years in the future. For now, at least, I believe success to be the ability to compare the person you were today to the person you were yesterday and confidently say that you've grown. While there is some truth in the popular belief that success is having a comfortable life or having a well paying job, this ability to constantly improve is what it means for a person to be truly successful. After all, wealth and happiness are only a byproduct. Unfortunately, some people seem to think that the opposite is true. They seem to think that it's only by blindly chasing wealth or success that they can ever be successful. I believe that these people are not only misguided, but also never end up reaching the things that they set out to find. It all comes back to the idea of setting goals. When people have these abstract notions of success, it's easy for them to lose themselves in the process, and because they don't even know what they're looking for. However, when you define success as the ability to continually grow, you give yourself a tangible goal that ultimately gets you to a place where you're happy or you have a comfortable life, even with something as simple as learning something new or developing a useful skill. These actions all help to facilitate the process of sculpting yourself into the person you wish to be tomorrow. This is probably one of the most important lessons that I've learned throughout my 4 years of high school. Ironically enough, it wasn't something that was taught to me in a classroom or something I read from a book. It was actually something that clicked for me when I was looking at a sculpture. I put this sculpture on the screen now, but it's called The Self-Made Man, a sculpture by Bobby Carlyle. What this sculpture shows is that everyone starts from the same point and they themselves carve who they are. For me, what this sculpture symbolizes is the power that everyone has inside themselves to shape the person they are, and more importantly, the person they will be in the future. It was this idea that has kept me afloat, so to speak, as I made my way through high school. Now it is the very idea that keeps me moving forward, whether it be building good habits or simply finding motivation to keep going. Thinking about how I define success truly allows me to persevere and keep trying. After all, it can be a hell of a motivator knowing that you have control over the person you become tomorrow.